Okay, question number 40. Paul sells chocolate chips, which is, let me call it CC, cookies, and then peanut butter, PBJ. Cookies. Baking a batch of chocolate chips cookies takes about 1.75 flour and then 2 eggs. And then baking a batch of peanut butter cookies takes about 1.25 cups of flour and then 1 egg. He has a total of 10 cups and then 12 eggs. Now if he sells chocolate chips, he makes a profit of $4. And then if he sells peanut butter, when he sells peanut butter, he makes a profit of $2. So if I have to write let X be the number of chocolate chips that he's selling, and then Y be the number of peanut butter cookies that he's selling. So the profit is given by 4 times whatever number of chocolate chips cookies X plus that he sells, and then 2 times whatever number of peanut butter he sells, which is Y. So basically the question here is, what is Y? How many, how many batch of what? Peanut butter cookies can he sell to maximize profit? So we can try this one by plugging these values in. We can try, there are a couple of methods that we can do it. We can do systems of linear inequalities and linear programming to find the location of these points and then plugging back those coordinates and then seeing the one that gives us the highest value. But we're gonna end up with equations like this one. For instance, if X is the number of peanut butter and jelly, and then we have 1.75, so we know that 1.75 X, that's the number of cups, plus 1.25 Y, that should be less than or equals to 10 cups. And the other one is it takes about 2 eggs, so 2 times Y, plus, if I change the variables into X and Y, X plus 1.345, so we have number of cookies, so we're gonna be, I think, 1 eggs, 1 times Y, this is gonna be less than 12, and then we know that X has to be greater than or equal to 0 and Y has to be greater than or equal to 0, because we can't have anything less than 0 for these values because they represent number of eggs and cup of flours. So let's try the first one. Like for instance, let's plug 1 in here. When we plug 1, we're gonna have P equals 4 times, I don't know what X is, we gotta plug that 1 in, and then we're gonna figure that one value out, and then plus 2 times 1 there, and then we're gonna do the same thing for all of these choices and then figure out the one that gives me the highest value would be the one that maximizes the profit that can make here. Let's do this one again. Okay, now how are we gonna fill this one up? Well, choice A says what? This is A, so I'm gonna go ahead and write this one here. This is for A, we have 1 batch. For B, we have 2 batches. For C, we have 5. For D, you see, for D, we have 8 batches. We just need to figure out now how many of these we can make. Well, we can either use the eggs or the cup of flour. So let's use the cup of flour for this one. So we have 1.75 and 1.25. So if I plug the values here, that will tell you the number of batches of X, which is flours that I need to use for the chocolate chips. So 1.75 X plus 1.25 times 1, because we said we're going to use 1, is equals to 10, and then we're going to do 1.75x is equal plus 1.25 is equals to 10. We're going to take away 1.25 from both sides, 1.25, and then we get about 1.75x is equals to 8.75, and then if we divide both sides by 1.75, we're gonna get X equals 5 batches. So I'm gonna put 5 right here. Now we're going to do the same thing with this one again. Basically what we need to do is plug that one in. 1.75 x plus 1.25 times, now in this case I'm going to put 2 times 1.25 would give me 2.5 is equals to 10, and then I got 1.75x is equals to 7.5, because I take away 2.5 from both sides, I divide by 1.75 and I divide by 1.75, and then this gives me as x equals, again, 4.28. so this is approximately 4 batches, because there's no such thing as 4.2, I mean unless you consider the scramble. So I'm gonna put 4 there. Now the next one is we're gonna put 5 in there, so 1.75 x plus 2, we're gonna multiply 1.25 by 5, and then we're gonna take it away from the 10, so 1.75x plus, when I multiply 1.25 by 5, I get 6.25, and then I take that away from 10, I get 1.75 x is equals to about 3.75, and I divide this by 1.75, we get x equals, roughly we get 2.14, and this is the same as almost 2, because we're going to make integers, so we're going to put 2, and then the last one is going to be for 8 cups. If I put 8, 1.75 x plus 1.25 times 8 is equals to 10, and then 1.25 times 8 is going to be 10, and then 10 minus 10 is going to be 0, so 1.75x is equals to 0, so x has to be 0. So if I make 8 batches of peanut butter cookies, then I can make any batches of chocolate chips. So based on this one, let's calculate the money that we can make based on this combination. If I get 1, I got 5 times 4, 20 plus 2, we get $22 from this combination. From this one, 4 times 4, 16 plus 4, we're gonna get $20. Oh, so far A is a good choice. 4 times 2 is 8, 8 plus 10 is gonna be 18, and then the last one is 0 times 4 is 0, and 2 times 8 is gonna be 16. So based on this combination, we know that the correct answer is gonna be A, because with that combination you can actually make $22. It looks like if we do with this one 2-5 combination, that would give me 7.2, 2.1. so it looks like we're gonna have 1 egg left over based on this one. We just need 11 eggs, because 5 of these is gonna be 5 of the chocolate chips cookies takes 2 eggs each, that's 10, and then one of these takes, one of the PJ takes 1 egg, and then that's 11. So we have 1 extra egg. Maybe we can have it for breakfast, and that completes the problem.